Friends, today's video is going to be a little unique because we are going to talk about 4 events or phenomena which no one has a correct explanation for. That's why all 4 cases are connected to paranormal. So obviously, these cases are going to be very interesting, and the video will also be very entertaining. Now, before starting the video, I have a request. If you like this video, then do subscribe to our channel. So now with that said, let's roll the intro. In the month of February this year, a TikTok clip was going viral where we see a woman dancing strangely in the middle of the road at night, which looked very creepy. She was called a Serbian Dancing Lady, and people believed that she was possessed. The way she was dancing was like a Serbian folklore. Many people claimed that she has a knife and she stops cars and starts dancing, after which she attacks people with a knife. After watching the clip, many people pointed out that this woman is controlled by a demon because you can see a dark blob on the streets which denotes or signifies a demon. As the clip started going viral, more clips started coming up where this dancing lady attacks the cameraman. There were more TikToks and Reels where people were enacting it, but they made it look like real clips. Slowly, police started investigating this case, and we found out that the original clip of the Serbian Dancing Lady is from 2019, and it has just gone viral. Yes, the police said that this is not a possession or a supernatural phenomenon, although it's quite possible that the dancing woman is not mentally stable. So the common people should stay away from her, and any such incident should be reported to the police immediately. But by now, the Serbian Dancing Lady was viral, and people started making their own theories. People started saying that she is a spirit, and we should apologize to her for watching her video without her permission, otherwise, she can harm us. In fact, in the comments section of YouTube or TikTok videos, you can see many people apologizing to the Serbian lady, while many people started making fake incidents on it, like how they encountered this lady, how this lady attacked them, how they escaped, etc. The truth behind all these viral footages is that it's all just a prank. Yes, as far as the original footage is concerned, the truth behind it hasn't come out yet. But I'm pretty sure that it's a random video which was shot and uploaded by a random person, that too in 2019, and this video went viral today. Now, whatever the truth is, one thing is clear, that the Serbian Dancing Lady has definitely shaken many people's hearts. And yes, if you encounter something like this, then immediately run away, because today's pranksters go to any extent. According to me, the Serbian Dancing Lady has no connection with the paranormal. But yes, if there is, then we have seen the video and you have seen it too, so we are all doomed. Edinburgh has a series of vaults, passageways, and chambers which are scattered like a net beneath the streets of Scotland. They were originally built around the 18th century, when merchants used to sit in this space, but later on, they became shelters for the poor. During the 19th century, lakhs of people died in the cholera epidemic, and then the bodies of those dead were kept in these spaces. These vaults have become tourist spots, and many visitors have reported strange occurrences and paranormal activities here. According to the most common report, many visitors have felt a push and even a pull from an unseen force, meaning someone pushes them or pulls them towards themselves. Many people felt cold in specific spots while the surrounding area was warm. If you watch my videos regularly, you would know that this kind of cold is usually denoted by a spirit. Other than this, people have heard some unique and strange noises like footsteps, or the sound of someone's footsteps, etc. In some reports, these vaults have seen ghosts of small children running around, and it was said that these are the ghosts of those children who were killed during the epidemic, and their bodies were kept here. There are many ghost stories in these vaults. The most famous one is of a ghost named Mr. Boots. According to legend, Mr. Boots was a wealthy man who owned a pub. Mr. Boots used to treat his employees very ill, meaning he did not treat them well. All his employees used to curse him that it's better if he dies, and something similar happened when Mr. Boots died in a very strange circumstance. After that incident, it was believed that Mr. Boots' soul started wandering in the vaults. According to another common story, These vaults are haunted by a young girl's ghost who is also known as Southbridge Poltergeist. According to legends, this girl died in this vault, and since then she started wandering in these vaults. Now, this ghost throws objects on visitors and creates disturbance in the vaults, which makes people worried. Now, there is another disturbing reason for these vaults to be haunted, and that is the practice of body snatching that is done here in the 18th and 19th century. Now, for those who don't know, let me tell you that the practice of body snatching means to steal dead bodies from graves and morgues or sell the parts of dead bodies. It was common for dead bodies to be taken from these vaults, where these body parts were often made to disappear for illegal medical practices, and sometimes these bodies were picked up by the people of Adam Kor or the people of Kul who practice witchcraft used to take these bodies. Now, when it comes to witchcraft, let me tell you that many visitors have sensed a spiritual energy in these vaults, and this energy's connection is associated with witchcraft practices. After many such reports, it is important to remember that these strange incidents and reports related to the vaults of Edinburgh are just stories developed from the folklore here. After so many reports, many paranormal investigations have been conducted in the vaults of Edinburgh, and many ghost hunters have also visited. Many equipment has been used in these investigations, such as EMF, which we call electromagnetic field meters or thermal imaging camera, audio recorders which can capture the evidence of paranormal activity. Similarly, a TV show called Ghost Adventures was conducted during an investigation in 2009, during which the show's host felt unexplained noises and coldness. These people even captured EVPs, which in simple words are spirit voices. Now, whatever happens with these vaults, this place has become a favorite spot for paranormal seekers. By the way, do let me know in the comments if you believe these events or if you think it's all nonsense, which is fine for entertainment. Do let me know in the comments. This is a historic antebellum mansion located in San Francisco, Louisiana. This mansion, built in 1796, has a long and bloody history, which includes murder, tragedy, and hauntings. There are many stories of hauntings here, which make it one of the most famous haunted houses in the United States. There are some famous haunted stories related to this mansion, and one of them is the story of a slave named Cole, which is said to have poisoned the entire family of the plantation owner and killed them. According to legends, Cole was caught for his murders, after which he was hanged, and his ghost still haunts this plantation. Many visitors have felt the presence of Cole's ghost. Here and there are even reports of seeing him. Another ghost that haunts this mansion is a young girl named Elizabeth, who was killed in a room above this mansion by a yellow fever. Apart from these two ghosts, there are many other ghost sightings here. Like the ghosts of Confederate soldiers are also seen here, and they are said to have killed before the general would arrive. Now, if we come back to the story of Cole, there is another element related to it, which is the haunted mirror which is located in the house's foyer. It is said that this mirror is haunted by Sarah Woodcuff and her two children during the Civil War, who were murdered by Cole. Standing near this mirror gives a cold sensation, and if we assume the visitors, many of them have seen haunted reflections in this mirror in which they have seen both Sarah Woodcuff and her two children. Now, how true is this? We can't guess because obviously the visitors already take the story in their mind, and if something happens there, they consider it paranormal. Or even if nothing happens, they still make some things to take footage. So here, I personally don't believe in these things, but yes, your thoughts can be different from mine. Do tell me in the comments. The Bell Witch Haunting Case. Now, next up is the Bell Witch Haunting Case, which is one of the most famous cases of American folklore. The story is about the Bell family who used to live near Adams in 19th century, which was a small town in Robertson County, Tennessee. The head of the family, Mr. John Bell, was a respected farmer who had a big plantation. So the story starts around 1817, where suddenly some strange things start happening on Mr. John's farm. The family starts hearing some strange noises, and these noises were like the sound of a rat squeaking. And sometimes there was a sound like someone was pulling an iron chain on the ground. Along with these noises, the doors of their house started opening and closing in the middle of the night. Along with this, they started hearing the voice of a lady singing and screaming. So at first, this family thought that this was all just a delusion and that there might be some natural phenomena behind all this. For example, the doors might be old, that's why they are closing and creaking. And the crying voice of the lady might be the voice of something else, like a whistling. But gradually, these incidents and events started getting wilder, and the family members started experiencing physical attacks as well. Like someone gets slapped, someone gets a rat bite, someone gets punched. And the most serious attack happened on John, who suddenly felt like someone was strangling him. So in this situation, the Bell family had to take the help of a priest, with whose help they were able to identify a witch who had been haunting this house for a long time. That witch's name is Kate, and she says that she is from her neighborhood. She is targeting John because John had cheated Kate in a business deal, and Kate came here to haunt and harass the Bell family because Kate wanted to take her revenge on John and his family. With time, Kate's communication with the Bell family became frequent, and that's why the witch's name became Bell Witch. Now, the story of Bell Witch became famous, and people from far-off places started coming here to see the strange occurrences. Some witnesses claimed that they felt the presence of the witch here. Some witnesses also said that they heard her voice and even felt her touch. Now, some people say that this witch knows about the past and gives hints about her future. So these things kept increasing, and more visitors started coming here to find the Bell Witch. Bell Witch haunting continued for a long time, and eventually in 1820, John Bell died. After John's death, no haunted incidents happened here, and some people say that Bell Witch was a publicity stunt which was intentionally created by the Bell family, and more stories were added to it. This is the reason why it became a mass hysteria. Now, it's difficult to tell the truth because both sides can present different arguments, but I personally believe that this was some plan of John Bell. You tell me, what do you believe in? Overall, we can only say that the Bell Witch is a fascinating paranormal tale, which has been a most famous part of American folklore till date. So, friends, these were the 4 cases, and that's all for today's video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and share it. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon because we keep bringing such videos. Peace.